and welcome back to my incredible new Spotify podcast. I welcome you to Chrysalis, the Family Adventures. Before we move into the very difficult topic of George Floyd and the BLM protests that will follow in upcoming episodes, things get pretty spicy and hysterically funny. Before I describe this episode, again, anybody who wants to have some fun and volunteer to read one of the parts on a Zoom call, please let me know, either in the comments section, by private message, or call me at 201-783-2770, as it will be a lot of fun and breathe life into the script. In episode 12, Josh's wall climb hookup and morning embarrassment, George Floyd's death, Giselle thanks Mike profusely for the money and jokes with him about Joey. Amanda from school, who we met on the other episode, startles Josh while he's peeing out of his window onto the street where she is. She asks him to help her climb up, which he does with some effort, using a blanket tied to a bedpost as leverage, and they come tumbling together into his room. Perplexed why she's here, she shows him his naked picture on her phone, startling him. He recounts his sexting hacking money scandal, gets a little cocky on his crypto abilities, and she pulls off her shirt. The next morning in bed together, he tells her she'll have to hide under the bed in case someone comes in, promising her food and bathroom time, and says he can make the money, which she insists he do right away. But he loses money. The sound of noise outside the room makes them tussle for the single sheet, which she grabs, slipping quickly under the bed, leaving him naked, startling Giselle, who opens the door and sees him as he nervously rushes to dress. Amanda breaks into muffled giggles. Josh says he's learning ventriloquism, and his mom tells him to get downstairs. Josh asks her to leave so he can shower and dress, then tells Amanda to shower with him and rush before Samantha awakens. In the Zoom breakfast similar to the previous one, Josh insists he's very hungry. Giselle is perplexed why all of a sudden, and Samantha breaks into laughter, teasing him. He says he gets hungry in his room those long hours. Giselle and Joey spar on their opposite views of the virus, as well as control over how restricted Samantha should be. Samantha says she wants to go out and hates the confinement. Giselle says be patient until it's okay, and Joey challenges her. In another part of the town, the news of George Floyd's murder by police is seen by Verna and Kamala, who reads its sickening details and the planned demonstrations in its wake. And now let's enjoy episode 12, Josh's wall climb hookup and morning embarrassment, George Floyd's death. Fade in. Voiceover. Previously on Chrysalis, the Family Adventures. Internal. Joey's and Giselle's bedroom night. Sound of cell phone ringing once. Giselle, lying in bed, rolls over and picks up her phone. Image. Text. My guess. I just dropped it off in the mailbox. Giselle alights with a smile of relief and eagerly types. Image. Text being typed. Giselle. Thank you so much, Mike. You're so amazing. You make me glad I married Joey. She puts the phone back on the night table and rolls back over, half paying attention to the TV. TV anchor, voiceover, filter. That's the most number of cases so far, and the death toll has now reached. The phone rings another message. Giselle rolls back over and grabs it. Image, text, Mike S. Let's make sure he doesn't get wind of what we're up to. Wink emoji. Giselle breaks into a hearty laugh. Image, text being typed Giselle. I think it's so ridiculous that we have to be doing this on the sly. Image, text, Mike S. How long should we give him before he discovers it and the whole thing blows over? Image, text being typed Giselle. Maybe when he sees the bills getting paid, that'll be enough to keep him at bay. Oh, I know. I'll say it was the stimulus check the government promised. He doesn't fuss over the household bills because once he gets home from work, all he wants is his beer, some food, and some horrible film or crime show to escape with. Image, text, Mike X. Mike X. Thank you so much. Get home safe and get some rest. Caption. And now, continuing on in and out of the cocoon. Theme music / display. Caption. The family adventure continues. Internal, Josh's room, night. External, outside his window. It is pitch black and quiet. A dark figure stirs out of the bed and goes to the window and carefully opens it so as not to make noise. Against the dim light through the window can be seen the dark figure of Josh's back and behind. He is standing facing the window in his shorts and t-shirts on his tippy toes, and it seems he's peeing out of the window. All of a sudden, from the street, Amanda, off screen. Psst, hey, Josh, startled, whispering to self. Fuck. He moves his hands nervously to cover his crotch. His hands are fumbling awkwardly. Amanda is on the quiet street below, lit by a street light. Josh, whispering. Oh my God, I wet myself. I'm sorry. Amanda, quieter than before, breaking into a laugh. It's okay, don't worry about it. There is an awkward silence between them as Josh looks at her curiously. All of the following conversation is in quiet, subdued tones. Amanda, can I come up there? I heard you climb this wall once. Josh, oh, wait a minute, you're... Amanda, reaching her hand toward him. Amanda. Josh, oh yeah, I've seen you around. More silence. Josh, it's been so long. Amanda, yeah, it has. Pause. So can I come up? Josh, wait a second, you want to come up here? Amanda, yeah. Anything wrong with that? Josh, suddenly grinning. No, it's okay. Amanda, come on, let me up. Josh, are you serious? You really want to see me? No, you don't. Amanda, yes, I do. Josh, I've never done this before. It could be dangerous. Amanda, I live for danger. Just show me what to do. Josh, me too. Okay, come on. He gestures toward her, blushing. Josh, follow my directions carefully. She comes toward the side of the house where he gestures. He carefully climbs out, gripping the ledge as he stretches his bare feet down toward the ledges on the side as stepping stones, hugging the side of the building carefully. Josh, trying to talk quietly. Can you grab my feet? Amanda, I don't know. Let me try. Josh, it'll be easier if I can maintain a grip on the window. He stops. Josh, wait, let me get a sheet to use as an anchor. Cut to internal, Josh's room, night. Josh heaves with a lot of strength over the window, gripping the sheet which is tied around his waist, as well as in firm knots to the bottom. I thought there was a bottom here. Okay, let's start the whole thing over again. Okay, Josh heaves with lots of strength over the window, gripping the sheet which was tied around his waist as well as in firm knots to the bottom of the bed. There's the bottom. As he comes over the window with much effort, Amanda, with another part of the sheet tied around her stomach, is gripping his stomach, her hands tied around him tightly. As he comes over, he falls onto the floor, cushioned by the blanket, and Amanda tumbles on top of him, until in the dark they find themselves face to face, both breathing heavily, especially Josh, with her weight on top of him. Josh, still breathing heavily, regaining it by loose. Loose, yeah, loose. It's a good thing I had this sheet here. The last time I was alone and without a grip, so I fell over the ledge hard and woke up before my folks and woke up my folks and all hell broke loose. Amanda runs her hand through Josh's hair, smiling. Josh, wow, I've been like really alone all by myself for weeks, And now all of a sudden there's a hot girl sitting in my lap. Amanda, you have no idea how hard it was to find you. I've been like texting you day and night. Your sister and her girlfriend aren't friendly. Josh, yeah, tell me about them. My dad took away my phone and locked me in here. Amanda, yeah, I knew you were locked in. Josh, but I can't understand how you're so hot and went through all this to come to me. Amanda, you're making me blush. It was the picture. Josh, what picture? Amanda, oh, come on, you gotta know. Josh, perplexed. Look, I've been away for so long, I missed a lot of things. I have no phone. Amanda, oh, really? Josh, yeah, this is hard time I'm doing. Takes out her phone and scrolls through it, then thrusts it in Josh's face. Josh, oh my God, where'd you find this? Amanda, you know you've become really popular with the girls at school because of that picture. Josh looks at her screen, then at her, and finally breaks out into a big smile. Josh, oh, so that's why you came here. I can't believe it. I see that $10,000 I hacked was worth it. Amanda, what? I had to send some girl $10,000 to get dirty with her. Once my dad caught me and snatched the phone, I couldn't keep sending it, and she ditched me. I can't believe she posted it online. Where'd you find it? Amanda, I don't even remember. There's so many sites with naked pictures of dudes. Josh, and I'm one of them. Wow. Do you know online sex is the biggest online industry? Except for crypto. Amanda, you do crypto? Josh, yeah. If you let me use your phone, I'll make us both rich. Amanda, you could do that? Josh, I could do a lot of things. If you want, I could take you on vacations you never dreamed of. We'll be sipping cocktails and hanging out in the jacuzzi every night of the year in exotic romantic places. Amanda, liking it. Ooh, I like your style. Help me get these clothes off, okay? She starts to remove her shirt. Internal, Josh's room, early morning. Josh and Amanda are lying in his bed together, relaxed with a slight increase in their breathing, like after a workout. They lie and smile together. Josh's smile is one of silly ecstasy and pride, while Amanda's is a humorous one. Josh, I'm afraid you'll have to hide under the bed when people are up and knocking at the door. Amanda, under the bed? Josh, yeah. Is that a problem? Amanda, yeah, I guess your parents aren't ready yet to discover a girl you snuck in through the window. Josh, to tell you the truth, I'm not ready for that either. She smiles at him. Josh, I got it all figured out though. Amanda, really? Josh, yeah, I'll have them all go down and then I'll sneak you into the bathroom. And for food, I'll get extra portions and say I'm hungry between meals. Mom will be a sucker for that. They lie, him satisfied with his plan, her not as much. Amanda, and have you thought how I'm going to get out of the house? Josh, well, I can't get you down the side of the building during the day, and the front door is out of the question. Amanda, I suppose I could stay here another day, but sooner or later, we're going to have to come up with a plan. Josh, honey, just be patient. Let me use your phone so then we can both get out of here. Amanda, ooh, can you do that now? Josh, not now. They're going to be up any minute, and we'll have to be ready to move quickly. How about tonight? I promise. Amanda, no, do it now. I'm really curious. Josh, all right, give me your phone, but I don't promise anything. Amanda, you promised last night when you were dying to have sex. Josh, you were dying to have sex too. Amanda, yeah, but you made that promise. Josh seems very upset, impulsively and heated, and somewhat impulsively and heated, punches into the phone what he needs to. He labors over the phone a while as she watches with curiosity and sweetness. After a while, a look of disappointment comes over him. Josh, I'm sorry, but that's why it's called cryptocurrency. You never know if it's going to be in your favor or against you. Amanda, what are you saying? Josh, I'm not used to dealing at this hour of the day. I just lost money. At this hour, most users are on the other side of the world, and they have a totally different mindset than people who deal at night. Amanda, really? Josh, I'm sorry, honey. Maybe we can try again later. Amanda, but if you lost money, how are you going to do that? Josh, it's crypto, not money like the money you know. Plus, it's not mine. I'm hacking into someone else's account. I've really hurt them, not me. Amanda, ooh, that's cruel. Josh, life is cruel, as my dad always says. If you don't crush the other guy, he'll crush you. That's how life is. Amanda, wow, gee, I wish you could have made me some money. Josh, well, stick around and I will. Amanda, oh, you just did that deliberately so you could keep me around. You're so evil. Sounds of movement outside the room can be heard. Josh, index finger over mouth. He tugs at her and gestures her to come off the bed, which he does, and she follows him, with the lone sheet wrapped around both of them, as the door knocks and they panic. She grabs the sheet and gets under the bed in it, leaving him exposed, as the door opens to reveal Giselle. Giselle, in shock, shrieks abruptly. Oh my God! Josh rushes away in horror, covering his front, his behind showing as he lunges for his clothes drawer and crouches behind the bed, from which it sounds almost like Amanda is trying to hide, breaking into intense laughter. Giselle, what's going on here? Why are you naked? And what's with the giggles? Only the back of Josh's head is visible, as are his hands reaching up to his drawer for clothing. Josh, can I get some clothes on before I answer all your questions? Again, Amanda's soft giggling, in spite of her attempts not to, can be heard faintly. Giselle, there it goes again. It sounds like it's coming from under the bed, like there's somebody else here. But wait, that can't be. Have you been studying ventriloquism? Josh, as he continues to dress. Yeah, what do you think I do all this time? I'm locked up here with nothing to do. Giselle, well, I'm impressed. Still, I've never seen a naked ventriloquist. Josh, Ma? Giselle, now can you please get yourself downstairs to help out? Don't forget your mask. Josh, yeah, I'll be down after I take my shower if you'll let me. Giselle gives him a look of dissatisfaction and leaves, as Amanda really cracks up in hysterical giggling under the bed. Josh yelling, oh, Ma, take Samantha down with you. I don't want to have to put clothes on and off to use the bathroom. Giselle, off screen. Samantha's sleeping. She went to bed late. Josh, well, don't wake her then. Let me get her when I'm done, okay? Giselle, off screen. Just let her be. I'll get her later. Josh, okay, good. After she's gone, Josh, in nothing but boxer shorts and a t-shirt half on, is on his knees bending to look under the bed. Josh, whispering, okay, now's our bathroom chance. We have to be real silent the whole time. Amanda pushes herself out and up, still naked, and still cracking up with laughter, with Josh's help. He grabs her clothing and gives it to her. All dialogue here is whispered. Josh, you know you almost got me busted with your snickering. Amanda, giggling. I can't help it. This is so hilarious. Josh, quick, let's get in and out of the shower before my sister wakes up and finds us. Amanda, oh yeah, that sister of yours. Yuck. Internal split computer slash phone screens, kitchen slash the living room slash Samantha's bedroom day. As in episode 10, Josh and Giselle are together in the at the kitchen table. Joey is in the living room and Samantha in her bedroom, phone in hand, catty corner to the computer. Josh, come on, Ma, I'm really hungry. Give me more food. Joey, please. Josh, thank you, Dad. Giselle is off to the side getting more food for Josh. Joey, I wasn't saying please for you. I was telling you to be polite and say please to your mom, wise ass. Josh, okay, please. Giselle fills Josh's plate up. Giselle, Josh, I don't know what's going on with you. First, I find you naked in your bedroom doing voices. Samantha breaks into a big smile and uncontrollable giggles. Josh, upset, perturbed. Oh my God, Ma! Giselle, now all of a sudden you have an appetite like you never had. What's going on with you? Josh, well, I never told you this, but I actually get real hungry in between meals because I never get to go down and snack like I used to. So now I need extra fortification. Samantha laughing. Oh, yes, fortification for what you're doing with your clothes off. Josh, oh my God, will you people stop? Samantha, don't worry. Seeing you naked is the last thing I want to do. Yuck. Josh, you want to know who's saying yuck about you? Joey, oh my God, will you morons stop? I can't believe we went through all this trouble to get a Zoom call for this same bullshit. Giselle, well, I happen to like it. Joey, this? Giselle, yeah, you try being alone with no one to pick on you or you to pick on, and you see how fast you go crazy with depression. Joey, with pleasure. Samantha, oh my God. And you say we're the ones with the bullshit. Joey, language. Samantha, what are you talking about? You said bullshit. Joey, I'm allowed to. I'm a grown up. And when it calls for it. Giselle, quickly interrupting. All right, enough of this. Josh, why all of a sudden your voracious appetite went dead and you stopped eating? He sits before his plate, half full with almost all the new food Giselle put on. Josh, that's what I was trying to tell you. This food is for when I get hungry later. Joey, you see, sweetheart, there's a method to his moranacy. Samantha, yeah, I'll bet he's working up a big appetite when he's naked. Josh, oh my God, may I be excused? Samantha, why, you can't keep your clothes on for more than 5 minutes? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Uh, oh, here we go. Josh, looking at Giselle. You see what you started? You're not supposed to bring this up at the table, even virtually. Joey, yeah, I could definitely have done without that piece of news. Samantha, well, it made my day. Josh, you guys have freedom, yet your lives are so boring that some guy playing with himself in the privacy of his room who doesn't have internet, doesn't have freedom. Samantha interrupting. Wait a minute, you think we all have freedom? Maybe you haven't noticed, but we're just as restricted as you are. In fact, Mom, I need to go out. Dad goes out. You can't punish me like you punished Josh. Giselle, first of all, I can't control your father. Second of all, every kid now has the same restriction because we're in a dangerous pandemic. Joey, oh, the fake news media has got you over a barrel. Samantha, you have my permission if it means anything. Giselle, it doesn't because I'm the master of this house until you come to your senses, Joey. Joey, who made you the master of this house? The kids crack up. Giselle, with defiant authority. I did. You got a problem with that? Joey, yeah, I do. Everybody does. You got to tone it down. Maybe some of us don't believe all that malarkey. Giselle, what is wrong with you people? This thing is a huge killer. It killed thousands of people in China, and now already it's infected thousands more here in the US and is already killing lots of people. Samantha, I was my girlfriend for a week and you don't see me passing out and dying in my bed. Giselle, you could be an asymptomatic carrier. Joey, yeah, especially being around black people. Giselle, it's got nothing to do. Samantha, almost on top of her. No, Dad, black people don't carry this virus. You yourself said it's from China. Giselle, well, wherever it's from, anybody could have it. Joey, some people more than others. Samantha and Giselle give him dirty looks. Josh, I'm going. He leaves. Giselle, as usual, no one listens to good sense. Now, Samantha, listen, honey. We just gotta wait until the authorities tell us it's okay to go back out. The only people going out now are essential workers. Besides, I've seen you spend hours on that phone in your room before the pandemic. Why all of a sudden this urgent need to go out? Joey, why do you think? She has a girlfriend. If you don't let her go out, she'll end up getting naked in her room and doing all kinds of crazy things just like her brother. Samantha, Dad, you're not helping. Although thanks, and I'll never end up like Josh. Giselle, well, still better safe than dead. Internal, insert, TV screen. Downtown Minneapolis, night. A link to this video will be included in the printed version. Actually, I'm going to keep it going, but at a lower volume so I can read the narration over it. Reporter. George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, was killed by Minneapolis police last night after being arrested for allegedly trying to buy cigarettes using a counterfeit bill. According to video obtained from an eyewitness, Minneapolis police officer Jerry Chauvin knelt forcefully on Floyd's neck in a restraining position for close to 8 minutes while he lay on his stomach on the ground. Floyd repeatedly said, "I can't breathe," as two other officers restrained him, along with Chauvin. Internal. Insert. TV screen. TV newsroom. Night. Anchor. Thank you, Virgil. Since then, protesters have taken to the streets here in Minneapolis, demanding massive police reforms. Internal. Kamala and Verna's kitchen. Day. Kamala and Verna are sitting around the table, distraught. Kamala is reading from her phone. Kamala. Ma, look. It says here, two Cup Foods employees called police officers. Excuse me, two Cup Foods employees called police to report Floyd. When two officers arrived, one tapped his flashlight on the window of Floyd's SUV and told him to put his hands on his head. Floyd apologized several times to the officer, saying he couldn't understand why they were stopping him. After repeatedly asking Floyd to show his hands, Officer Thomas Lane drew his gun, prompting Floyd to cry out, "Please don't shoot," repeatedly and lifting his hands. That's what you just heard in that audio of the video. Lane and Officer Thou dragged Floyd out of his car. Thou dragged Floyd out of his car, handcuffed him, told him he was under arrest, and walked him to their police car. Floyd fell to the ground. When the officers picked him up, Floyd told the officers he was not resisting, but he was recovering from COVID-19 and was claustrophobic and suffered from anxiety. He said, "I can't breathe," and offered to lie on the ground. Verna. Oh my God, I'm so glad I talked you out of that sex change. Kamala. All right, Ma, shh. Let me continue. Two more officers arrived, including Officer Derek Chauvin, who took charge as the most senior officer. The officers struggled with a resistant Floyd, who they had managed to get into their car. According to eyewitnesses, Chauvin pulled Floyd across the back seat from one side to the other. Verna. Complete lack of consideration. Now you see why I'm so worried about you getting near any police officers. Kamala. According to witnesses, Floyd was either pulled out of the car or pushed himself out. Still handcuffed, he fell to the ground. While Floyd lay on his chest with his cheek to the ground, Verna. Oh my God. Kamala. Chauvin knelt on his neck. Chokes up, holding back tears. Floyd stopped moving around 8:20. At 8:20, someone across the street began recording video showing Chauvin kneeling on Floyd's neck, while the two other officers applied pressure to Floyd's torso and legs. Kamala shows her mom her phone with a photo of a muscular and stout Chauvin kneeling by the back of the car with his neck digging hard into a weak and asphyxiated Floyd's neck under the SUV. Kamala. This witness was forced to stop filming when one of the officers ordered him to leave. On another video, Floyd can be heard repeatedly saying, "I can't breathe! Please! Mama!" Officer Lane then asked for an ambulance for Floyd, who repeated at least 16 times that he could not breathe. Verna. Oh my God, I can't believe that. What animals! Kamala. At one point, a witness said, "You got him down. Let him breathe." After which Floyd said, "I'm about to die." Chauvin told him to relax. Verna. Oh my Lord. I'm so glad of this pandemic so you can't go out. Kamala. Ma, that's not the right way. Verna. Are you kidding? Of course it's the right way. If the cop doesn't get you, the virus will. It's the only way. Kamala, no, Ma, we can't keep running from racism and brutality. We need to stand up and fight back. Verna starts to say something, but Kamala starts too. Kamala, wait, it's not finished. Finally, at 8:22, the officers called for an ambulance on a non-emergency basis, escalating the call to emergency status a minute later. Verna, he can't breathe, and they call it a non-emergency basis. What is wrong with these people? Kamala. Chauvin continued to kneel on Floyd's neck. Verna. Oh my lord. Kamala. By 8:25, Floyd appeared unconscious, and bystanders confronted the officers about Floyd's condition. Chauvin pulled out mace to keep bystanders away. Bystanders repeatedly urged the officers to check his pulse. Officer Quang checked Floyd's wrist, but found no pulse. Still, the officers did not attempt to provide Floyd with medical assistance. Kamala and Verna sit in silence after she stops the reading. Then they look at each other with deep sadness, bordering on anger. After enough somber pause, Kamala, this can't go on. You've got to do something to end it. Fade out, elongated with black screen silence for 15 to 20 seconds.